In this lecture, I'm going to show you how to connect a USB device to a virtual machine. As an example, I'm going to be connecting a wireless adapter to my Kali machine. But the same method can be used to connect any USB device. Now, as mentioned in the course requirements, you need a wireless adapter for the cracking section of this course. So these are the lectures where we're going to show you how to crack the passwords for Wi-Fi networks. Other than that, you can do everything else in the course without a wireless adapter. What I mean by a wireless adapter is a USB device that connects through USB to your computer, and it allows you to communicate with wireless networks. Now, most computers and laptops come with a built-in wireless card. The only problem is, first of all, you can't access built-in wireless cards from a virtual machine. Also, even if you can, so even if you install Kali as a main machine, the built-in wireless cards are not good for hacking because we need a powerful adapter that supports monitor mode and packet injection. And we're going to go into what each of these mean. But basically, the built-in wireless adapter does not support these modes and can't be used for hacking. That's why I recommend powerful wireless adapters. They're listed in the course requirements, and I'm going to list them in the resources of this lecture, and you can connect them to Kali like I'm going to show you right now. So I already have VirtualBox open, and you just want to click the machine that you want to connect the adapter to. We're going to go to its settings. We're going to go to ports. We're going to go to USB. And make sure that USB is enabled, and you want to pick the USB option that is used by your adapter. So it's either USB 1, 2, or 3. And for the adapter that I have, it uses USB 2. Then you want to come here to the plus sign and click on it. Now you'll see that I have a number of devices that I can attach to the Kali machine. Now I still haven't connected the adapter. So first of all, I'm just going to have a look on the available devices. Then I'm going to connect the adapter. And I'm going to list the devices again. I did that because we're assuming that I don't know the name of my adapter, because the name that you'll see here is the name of the chipset that's used inside the adapter. So it's not the brand name that you see on the adapter itself. So when I click on it now, you'll see that I have a new entry called Atheros, and this is actually my wireless adapter. It's an Alpha AWS 036NHA. So I'm going to click on it. That's it added here. I'm going to click on OK. And that's the adapter added to Kali. Now, before starting my virtual machine, I'm going to physically disconnect my wireless adapter. And then I'm going to connect the adapter once Kali fully loads. Now I'm going to start it. So I'm going to put my username, which is root, and my password, which is TOOR. Okay, now Kali is fully loaded. I'm going to go and physically connect my wireless adapter. And like I said, I usually do this just to avoid any conflicts. Now once the adapter is connected, you want to make sure that it's attached to Kali. And to do that, we're going to go to the devices menu. So we're going to go all the way to the top. We're going to go to devices. We're going to go on USB. And we're going to make sure that this adapter right here is checked. Now, sometimes it might not be checked for you. So click on it to check it. For me, it's already checked. So I'm not going to click it. And to confirm that the adapter is connected, we can just go on terminal right here and type ifconfig. This command lists all the interfaces that's connected to the machine, and as you can see now, it's showing an adapter called LAN 0, which is the wireless adapter. So if you have this in here, that means your adapter is connected. If you don't, then ask in the discussions and I'll help you through this. Some adapters are not compatible with Kali, so that could be the issue, or the issue could be something else. Also, now if we go here on the top right, you'll see that I have a Wi-Fi option, which I can use to connect to Wi-Fi networks. Now, we don't need to do this because I showed you how to set up a NAT network, and Kali already has internet access through this NAT network. So we only need the wireless adapter to hack into other networks to crack their passwords.